everybody, welcome to my channel. Hope everyone is having a fabulous morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what time that you watch it. Hey, are all of you getting tired of being told what you can eat? I know I am. If it's not one thing, it is another. Don't eat eggs. Okay, the latest is the egg, the edible, incredible egg. Don't eat it because now, you know, it's going to cause something else. um, if it's not that, what else is it going to be? All in, we all know what they want us to eat, right? Um, but today I'm going to be going over, this is from Eat This, Not That. And I know we're all getting so tired of being told what to eat. Um, but here's 10 grocery items you should always buy in the frozen department, according to the experts. Okay, that they all think they know us well. Let me know in the comments um, if you agree with these. Just because I bring them to you doesn't necessarily mean that I agree with everything that they are saying. But, when it comes to food in the frozen department, some things are good, and you can buy quite a few things that are out of season at a much better price. Uh, but when they, freeze them, you are getting the same nutrients, that you would get as if you were buying them fresh. So I have to agree that getting, your some of your items from the freezer is a great idea, and putting them in the freezer. If you don't have a freezer, maybe look into getting one, even, a second-hand one, if you can afford a new one, because they definitely do come in handy. So I'm going to put these on. I'm not going to read it all, guys, because that is way too much. But we're going to go to the first one is berries and other fruits. Now this one I think is a good idea because the frozen, and the peak of ripeness they're froze. So, and you're getting, a nutritious, fresh tasting fruit, and so I agree with the frozen berries. In fact, I had bought some not too long ago, and boy, did they taste good. I actually put them in a, what do you call it, overnight oatmeal. Oh my, they were so good. Okay, and number 2 is going to be peas. Okay, myself, I really like peas. My mom used to can her own and freeze her own, and she would take the frozen peas and add them in with the little small potatoes and cream them together, and wow, they were delicious. Okay, not everyone in my household likes peas. Now, I do have another son that loves peas, and he actually asked me to grab some, so I will be adding peas, frozen peas, even if I have to hydrating them is another good thing. You can take that bag of frozen peas, at Walmart, I think they're like 88 cents, and dehydrate them. I mean, you got those peas for even longer, and, if your freezer happens to go out, they're still safe. Number 3 is going to be spinach, and spinach is something that a lot of people like, and if you have picky kids that don't want spinach and they turn their nose up to green vegetables, you can sneak those into a smoothie, a fruit smoothie with those frozen berries, and they won't even know, and they're getting the veggies hiding right in there. So number 4 is going to be corn. Frozen corn, the fresh ears of corn, they're a staple in the summertime, especially at barbecues, right? Um, but in the colder weathers like fall and winter, yeah, you can get the can, and the can, that works good too, in my opinion. But you can, get the frozen, and it's cheap as well. So, you know, to me, that is all, in what you want to do. Now, I'm paying 58 cents for the great value corn right now, and I think the frozen is like 88 cents, but you gotta weigh it out. So the frozen's good to put in soups and all that sort of thing too. Um, and then we have number 5, edamame. Okay, and those are great little, both the young and the Shapiro are on the frozen edamame bandwagon. Okay, edamame is a terrific plant protein which you can add to salads and vegetables and dishes. So, if you like those, go ahead and add them, get them out of your freezer section. So, they do add extra fiber to your diet. So, if you need that extra fiber, they would be great. And, you can use them as an appetizer, when you're served with a little pinch of salt. So, okay, we're going to go to number 6. And that's going to be sliced bread and other wheat-based items. Myself, unless it's like in the frozen loaves of bread. I don't think I've seen this. Let's go on here and see what they say. Keeping sliced loaf of bread. Okay, English muffins, bagels, or toaster waffles for a quick breakfast idea and sandwich. Okay, I know I like having English muffins and bagels, and even the toaster waffles. The kiddos just love those when you can't get them to eat anything else. I can run and grab one of those toaster waffles, and they have no complaints at all. They're very handy and convenient. So if you have a freezer, you can stock up on some of that sort of thing. And number 7 is going to be fish, poultry, and meat, out of the freezer section. So if you're shopping for a large family or just enjoy a frequent trip to the grocery store, keeping a supply of frozen fish, poultry, and meat at the house is always a good idea. These proteins don't stay fresh for long, so they recommend saving money by purchasing them frozen and just defrosting as needed. Veggie burgers are also best bought frozen, and then will last several months to the freezer. If you're into non-meat burgers, like veggie burgers, that's the way to go, I guess. And if you can buy them in bigger quantities, like your frozen fish and stuff, and then repackage it into smaller quantities. I do that with all my meat. We'll take it and put it into smaller quantities. So, number 8 is going to be pizza from the frozen aisle. Okay, there's no shame in resorting to scrumptious and hassle-free frozen pizza for dinner. That's good to know. No shame in it at all. So you always have one or two on hand. Those good, for a run to in your busy life, to have one of those in the freezer. So that was number 8, to have the frozen pizza. I know they're getting kind of costly. Myself, I would rather make homemade. They taste way better. Number 9 is appetizers. So appetizers like in addition to pizza, you can get flatbreads, and you can get, you know, tortilla shells. Even frozen eats are for your attention as well. So I'm trying not to go and read the whole thing. So take some extra time and examine the nutritional effects of frozen food. Pizza rolls typically offer nothing in the way of health value. So, and yeah, there's not a whole lot in those little pizza rolls at all. Number 10 is shrimp. Okay, now we're talking. I love shrimp. If you're a seafood lover, that is, you're in luck. Along with fish and other meats, Shapiro adds shrimp to the list of great freezer side crabs. Okay, if you can afford shrimp. I also keep frozen shrimp on hand. This is what the article says, not me. If it's more affordable than fresh, and it does defrost quickly, within minutes you can defrost shrimp and make it a healthy. It's high in protein and iodine, so they say that shrimp is a good thing to get from the frozen department, and it does make a delicious dinner. So, but there are 10 items, like I say, that the experts say, that we should be getting out of the freezer department. Let me know in the comments if you agree on any of these, and which ones you would get from the freezer department if it was you in there shopping. Like I say, that's according to the experts, but we have so many different experts out there telling us eat this, not that, right? So it's totally up to you. What you get what you want for you and your family. You know best. So anyway, guys, there it is. Until next time, Tulu, God bless. See you in the next video. Bye.